Welcome on this tutorial. Wish all you are well. Last tutorial I have discussed about operators in C programming. I have discussed about arithmetic operator, assignment operator, relational operator, logical operator and bitwise operator. In this tutorial I will discuss about modify operator and conditional operator. Entering into the discussion, please subscribe. It will grow my interest to prepare tutorials on different important topics. There are the different operators. I have already discussed about this arithmetic operator, assignment operator, relational operator, bitwise operator, logical operator. Now here I am going to discuss elaborately regarding modify operator and conditional operator. Modify operator is again termed as unary operator, because it operates on a single operand. The modify operator is divided into two types. One is increment, another one is decrement. Increment modify operator is again classified into two types, pre-increment and post-increment. Decrement again classified into pre-decrement and post-decrement. Now what is pre-increment and post-increment? Pre-increment is defined as plus plus variable, means plus plus symbol is preceded by the variable, and post-increment is defined as variable plus plus. Similarly, for the case of decrement, pre-decrement is defined as minus minus variable and post-decrement is defined as variable minus minus. Say for example, x is the variable. Value of x is defined as 10. Now as an example of pre-increment and post-increment, it can be written as plus plus x or x plus plus. For the case of plus plus x and x plus plus, for both the cases x will be equal to x plus 1, means the value of x will be incremented by 1. So after execution of this plus plus x or x plus plus, the value of x will be incremented by 1, means the value will be 11. Similarly, for the case of decrement, if x is equal to 10, pre-decrement and post-decrement might be defined as minus minus x or x minus minus. For both the cases, it means x is equal to x minus 1. Now if the value of x is equal to 10, then it will be decremented by 1 while this minus minus x or x minus minus will be executed. So the value of x will be 10 minus 1, that is 9. For the case of pre-increment or post-increment, the value of the variable will be incremented by 1. For the case of pre-decrement and post-decrement, value of the variable will be decremented by 1. Now I am explaining this with different examples. To explain these modify operators, we always will follow 5 steps. The first step is pre-increment or pre-decrement. Next step is substitution. Next step is evaluation. Next step is assignment. Next step is post-increment or post-decrement. Now taking example and following these 5 steps for explanation of those examples. Taking example of pre-increment. Say the code is like this. Two variables x and y. X is equal to 10. No value has been initialized for y. Next instruction is y is equal to plus plus x. We want to get the value of x and y. For that we have used this printf instruction. And the instruction is x is equal to %d, y is equal to %d, comma x, comma y. When the first instruction will be executed, int x is equal to 10, comma y, then a memory will be allocated for the variable x and y. The value of x 10 will be stored here and value of y will be a garbage value. Now when y is equal to plus plus x, here what will happen, as a modify operator is here, so it will calculate following these 5 steps. So what will happen here, As a first step, it will check whether there is any pre-increment or pre-decrement. Yes, there is a pre-increment and it is plus x. So the x will be incremented by 1. So the value of x will be 11. Next it will substitute the value. So x will be substituted in the instruction. Next, evaluation. Evaluation means if there is any addition multiplication at the right hand side of this assignment operator. So no evaluation factor is here. Next, assignment. Assignment means this 11 will be assigned to the variable y. So the value of y will be 11. Next, it will check whether any post increment or post decrement is here. No post increment or no post decrement. So this instruction y is equal to plus x is completed. Now for the case of printf operation, what will be the value? It will print the value of x at this position and value of y at this position. So what is the value of x and y? X is equal to 11 and y is equal to 11. So the ultimate output of x and y is 11 and 11. Now running the program and see. This is the same program here. Now running it. See the value of x is equal to 11 and y is equal to 11. Now taking the example of post increment. Similar example. Now this instruction is y is equal to x plus plus. When this instruction will be executed, int x is equal to 10 comma y, then a memory location will be allocated for x and y, and for the case of x the value will be 10 and for the case of y there will be a garbage value. Now when this instruction will be executed, y is equal to x plus plus, as this is having a modify operator, so it will follow these 5 steps. First step, whether there is any pre-increment or pre-decrement. No pre-increment or no pre-decrement. So it will come to second stage, substitution. Means the value will be substituted here. What is the value of x? X is equal to 10. So here the value will be 10. Next, evaluation. No evaluation is here. Next, assignment. This 10 will be assigned at y. So what is the value of y now? The value of y is 10. Next, after assignment, next it will check whether any post increment or post decrement. Yes, this is x plus plus, so this is post increment. So the value will be incremented by 1. So now the value of x is 11 and y is 10. So when this will produce the output, here x will be 11 and y will be 10. Now running the code and let's see. Say this is same code, running it. Say the output x is equal to 11 and y is equal to 10. So it is giving proper output. Taking another example, which is combination of post increment and pre-decrement. The code is int x is equal to 10, y is equal to 20, z. Z is equal to x plus plus multiplication minus y. Next, we want to get value of x, y and z. Now as this code is having modify operator, so no doubt it will follow these 5 steps. How? While this instruction will be executed, int x is equal to 10, y is equal to 20 and z, a memory location will be allocated for x, y, z, and the initial value of x is 10, initial value of y will be 20 and z will have a garbage value. Now when this instruction will be executed, y is equal to x plus plus multiplication y minus minus, it will follow these 5 steps. First of all, in this instruction it will check, is there any pre-increment or pre-decrement? Yes, this is one pre-decrement. So the value of y will be decremented by 1. So here this will be 19. No other pre-increment or pre-decrement. Next it will come to substitution step. The value of x 10 will be substituted here. Value of y, that is 19, will be substituted here. Next, evaluation. This 10 will be multiplied by 19 and ultimate result is 190. This is evaluation step. Next, assignment step. This 190 value will be assigned to variable z. So what is the value of z now? Z is 190. Assignment step is over. Now post increment, post decrement. Is there any post increment or post decrement? Yes, one post increment is here, x plus plus. So the value of x will be incremented by 1. So here the value will be 11. So ultimately what is the value of x? 11. What is the value of y? 19. What is the value of z? 190. Now running the code. See here, there is the same code, running it. Say the value x is equal to 11, y is equal to 19 and z is equal to 190. It is providing proper answer. Taking another example, which is the combination of all this pre-increment, pre-decrement, post-increment and post-decrement. See the code here. Initial value of x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 4. When this instruction will be executed, the value of x will be 3 and value of y will be 4. Now while this instruction will be executed, what will happen? First is it will check whether any pre-increment or pre-decrement. No pre-increment, no pre-decrement. It will come to next step, substitution. Value of x and y will be placed here. X is 3, y is 4. Next evaluation, 3 and 4 will be added. Result is 7. Next assignment, this 7 will be assigned to y. So the value of y is now 7. Is there any post increment, post decrement? Yes, both are post. X is having post increment, so the value of x will be incremented by 1, and this is post decrement, so value of y will be decremented by 1. So this is the result after execution of this instruction. Now while this instruction will be executed, similarly it will check, is there any pre-increment or pre-decrement? One pre-increment is here, plus plus y, so y will be incremented by 1. Next it will come to this step, substitution. So x will be substituted by 4 and y is 7. Next evaluation, 4 and 7 will be added and ultimate value is 11. Next assignment, this 11 will be assigned to x. So now the value of x is 11. Is there any post increment, post decrement? Yes, one post decrement is here, x minus minus. So the value will be decremented by 1. Value of x is 10. So after executing this instruction, this is the status. Now coming to this instruction, it will check, is there any pre-increment or pre-decrement? Yes, x is having pre-increment, so the value of x will be incremented by 1. This will be 11. And y is decremented, value of y will be 6. Next substitution, so x is 11, y is 6. This will be added, result is 17. Next assignment, this 17 will be assigned to y. So now the value of y is 17. Next this step, is there any post increment, post decrement? No. So the execution of this is over. So ultimately what is the value? Value of x is 11, value of y is 17. Now running the code and checking. See here the same code. Now running the code. See the value, x is equal to 11, y is equal to 17. Now somehow in a program there is written plus 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 with no gap and minus 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 with no gap. So what will happen in this case? Say for this example, a is equal to 5 and next a is equal to a plus 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 a. Means in this plus plus plus, which one is addition operator or which one is modify operator, it is not clear. So what will be ultimate answer? This a plus 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 a might be like this, a plus 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 a, means this first plus might be considered as addition operator, next plus plus a might be the modify operator, or it might be like this, first two plus will be defined as modify operator and last plus might be defined as addition operator. So which one will be the actual? If we consider the first one, a is equal to a plus 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 a. So by following these 5 steps, ultimately value of a is 12. Now considering this case, after following 5 steps, ultimately we will get 11 as a result of a. So if considering this, value a is 12. If considering this way, the value a is 11. Which one is accepted one? Compiler will give priority to modify operator than arithmetic operator. So among these 3 operators, first 2 will be considered as modify operator and next one will be considered as arithmetic operator. So this one will be accepted and ultimate result will be 11, not 12. Now running the code, let's see whether it is okay or not. See here the same code is here. So running the program, see here output a is 11. Now I am going to explain conditional operator. This is the syntax of conditional operator. Condition question mark, expression 1 colon expression 2. So for the case of conditional operator, question mark and clone will be there. There will be 2 expression 1 and expression 2 that will be separated by the clone. And after condition there must have a question mark. Now how it will work? If this condition is satisfied, it will provide logic 1 output. If the condition is not satisfied, it will provide logic 0 output, means true or false. So when this condition will be satisfied, means it will provide true, then the first expression will be executed. So this first expression will be executed if the condition is satisfied. If the condition will not be satisfied, then second expression will be executed. Say we want to find the larger one between 2 numbers using conditional operator. So this is the conditional operator I have used here. What is the condition? A greater than b. This is the condition. Means if this condition is satisfied, then print a is large. If this condition is not satisfied, then print b is large. So to complete the program, say I want to take the value of a and b from keyboard. I must use the scanf instruction, and the syntax of this scanf instruction is we must define the address of a and address of b, and that is defined by AND a and b. Normally it is called ampersand a and ampersand b, and the value which will be taken from the keyboard, that is integer type. So format specifier will be used as %d, %d. This first %d is for A and second %d is for B. It is always better to use this printf enter two integer, and no doubt A and B are two variable that should be defined at initial stage of this program. Now running the program, and let's see whether it is working or not. This is that same program, running it. See here the indication enter two integer. Say I am entering first integer 20, this is the value for A. Second, say 10, this is the value for P. What should be the answer? A is greater than B, so no doubt the output should be A is large. Now say the value A is large. If we again run, putting another value, say A is 10, B is 15. So here A is not greater than B. So what we should get the output? We should get the output B is large. See here the output B is large. So the program is working perfectly. So in this tutorial I have elaborately described about modify operators and conditional operators with different examples. I believe all of you get idea about conditional operators and modify operators. Please subscribe, put your comments and queries in comment section.